I'm Vincent Martinez from Austin, Texas, and I go to University of Texas at San Antonio. And this is my Destino story. I had never been involved in church, and it really wasn't a big part of my life. My parents did take me to church every once in a while, but that tapered off really fast and stopped going just completely. So I think where most of my problems had started was with partying. Every weekend we would go out and drink, and eventually those things became habits. So it was more of an everyday thing. That's what it started to become. And going to college and being on my own in a new city, like, I didn't know anybody. So I felt really lonely, just by myself. And I coped with that by drinking and by going out and partying. And eventually it came to a point where I was just feeling bad all the time. Like, I just didn't feel good about myself or what I was doing. So I knew that I had to make a change. I just didn't know how I was going to do it. I got invited to go play a football game with Destino, and I went out and played. I had a great time, but I still wasn't on board with God or Christ. I wasn't buying into it. I was just going to have fun, and I kept going and just stayed consistent with it. And probably about 2 months into my sophomore semester, I got invited to go out or to go to church, and I hadn't been to church in a very long time, so I was nervous. It was kind of like the first day of high school again. That's what it felt like to me. I didn't know what to do. I was kind of just like standing around because we got there pretty early, and the pastor started talking, and it was like everything that was going wrong in my life he was talking about, and it started getting really creepy. I was scared because I knew that God was trying to tell me something. And the pastor was ending the service, and he said, "I'm going to say a prayer for y'all, and everybody go ahead and stand up. It's like, if anybody here wants to give themselves to Christ, just raise your hand and I'll say a prayer for you." I knew that was like the moment of truth. It was kind of like, do it right now or never do it, Vince. God is talking to you, and if you ignore him. So I knew that was the moment of truth, and if I ignored him, I was never gonna do right. And I raised my hand, and I was scared. Probably the most scared I've ever been. But as soon as I walked out, it was just like relief, just complete relief of everything that's been going wrong. I think Destino is everything. It's the base of why I've been growing closer to God. And I'm not saying things are perfect, not perfect, but every day it gets progressively better. This is the happiest that I've been in a long time, and it's because of Christ and Destino. To love everybody unconditionally. That's the number one thing.
This is where I see
My name is Vincent Martinez, and my Destino story is that I'll never be alone.
This is where I admit